Wow, that sucked. I gotta say, I've never seen a team that's 9 games over 500 play like they're 20 games under 500. I don't know about you folks, but that's pretty brutal. Like the title of this stream, I'm cashing. I'm starting to make trades now. Trade, make trades now. Stop the bleeding. Don't wait for Judge to maybe come back. Right? He's not even going to be enough if he's here. He's not. There are too many holes. Severino's got to get moved. Okay, and I've been talking about this for a month. I got a lot of heat for it. This is why I want him to get moved. Okay, there's a lot of other folks. I mean, honestly, I would bring in another outfielder to right now, regardless of what happens with Bowers. Hopefully, he comes back healthy. But regardless, I would bring in another starting pitcher, regardless of what happens to Severino, Rodon, and Cortez. Regardless. So, and again, and this is pretty obvious stuff. I mean, it really is. So, yeah, the Mets are worse than the Yankees. They are worse than the Yankees. They got a deeper, higher payroll, deeper lineup, and they're under several games under 500. So, but that doesn't really justify. Yankees win, they have nice wins, but when they lose, they get their asses kicked. It's embarrassing more than often than it should be, and that's not good. It's not good. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And again, how you think Yankees had never fired Joe? Yeah, they fired Girardi. They fired Girardi. Our best pitcher seemed to be yeah. Replace Severino with IKF in the damn rotation. So, Miss Rose, I said the same thing, right? If Judge may need surgery in the offseason, give it now because it's going to take him. He's going to lose a chunk of next season and spring training. So, you do it now. Just call it a loss. And you make multiple trades to try to get some depth and some content and some energy up in this place. In the meantime, trade what you can. Reset this freaking team. Reset the philosophy. Really. You're going to get what you get. You get what you get from Severino. You get what you get from Gleyber Torres. Like, certain players have trade value. Move them. You've got young kids that could be credible replacements here. We need some more energy, athleticism, speed, hungry players, contact hitting. Simple as that. By the way, if you're pissed off, hit that like button like I am. Really, please do. Let's get to 100 likes as quickly as we can, because this tonight was it was embarrassing. It was a shit game. So, and again, yeah, they need to reset a lot of areas. Well, all due respect to folks, but Don Mattingly's not going to change the roster. He's not going to have the players playing that are healthier. I mean, it goes deeper than that. It really, really does. Rodon plays tomorrow, which is exciting. Hopefully he comes back healthy and starts to play well. We need a jolt. I mean, him and Mr. Cortez in the rotation. We need a jolt for both of them to complement Cole. And we need another starter, no matter what. So hopefully they're thinking about getting a starter. And they said that today. I read it in one of the Yankees Twitter feeds that Everson Pereira was called up, and there's a good chance that he might be packaged for a starting pitcher, a top starting pitcher. I don't know who they're talking about, but if you're going to package Everson Pereira for a starting pitcher, I would think the starting pitcher is going to be pretty decent. So that's something I would keep in mind. I would just keep an eye out for. And I'll do that, obviously. So, but this is crazy. I mean, really. Buckeye, they look like they weren't interested in being there today, right? It was just, it was nice to see Billy McKinney get that RBI single, RBI error, whatever they call it at the end. It was nice to see. It was nice to see IKF or scoreless inning. But it's with aside from that, Wandy looked disinterested. Just Abreu. And again, if I'm tomorrow, corresponding move, if I'm bringing up Rodon, I'm DFAing Abreu. Okay, DFAing Abreu. They just acquired this new left-handed starting pitcher earlier today, who's taking Jimmy Cordero's spot on the 40. I guess he'll be up at some point soon. I put out a YouTube short on that. But it's It's just, I mean, it's just, they got a lot of issues. Tipping his pitches, I mean, maybe, but he's just not the same Sevy, honestly. This guy still throws high, miles an hour, but he doesn't have any movement. He needs to change scenery. I don't think the Yankees are going to re-sign him anyway. Trade his ass now. Get something back for him. So, and if they make trades with this next year in mind, then they make trades with next year in mind. Get guys with controllable years. Put him in a better position at some point, right? I mean, really. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, Brian. Right? They're 9 games over 500, but it feels like they're playing like they're 20 games under. It's the most unimpressive 9 games over 500 ever. And I understand having a lot of guys hurt, which sucks. They've got overperformance by a lot of folks. We have way too many guys hurt, and not production when we need it. So, and it's like you said, we have to sell, don't lie to yourself. What do you mean by that? Have you seen the trades that I proposed? I mean, I made a whole trade series on who the Yankees should sell and get value back. They don't have a lot of guys they can sell that have value. I mean, that's pretty obvious. So, yeah, Sevy deserves to get booed too, right, Rose? I mean, it's just, yeah, this is ridiculous, man. Honestly. Yeah, well, you're right about that, Texas. Not much value. I mean, I would trade Torres while I can, move one of relievers. I saw a trade today where I don't know, was it Barstool Sports maybe or something like that? They proposed trading Ron Marinaccio to the Mets in exchange for Tommy Pham, the outfielder. And Epler and the Cashman have a good relationship, so that's probably a trade that they could make. So, Tommy Pham's not my first pick, but there are other guys. There are guys out there, and the Yankees need to show us that they're interested in writing this thing. But of course, they're going to say, "Well, we're 9 games over 500." That's not enough. It's not enough. And even these guys know that's not enough to beat teams. And even though Houston Astros are not playing well right now, they're in 3rd place. It still doesn't excuse what the Yankees are doing or not doing. Yeah, it's Sean with you. I would trade freaking Torres too. So I would have Peraza up here. This falls on the players too, James. Players didn't do their job. It's okay to hold players accountable too. That's their job. Because that's my opinion. I understand those 3 Stooges, but I understand the players too. I wouldn't DFA Severino. I would try to trade him again. Somebody will pick him up. Somebody will say we could work with this guy. He's got a big arm still. I would trade him. I would. Yeah, Joe. What's up, my console Yeti? This sucks, man. And this is the most unimpressive split too. They got off to a really good start in the series, and they just got embarrassed the last 2 games of the series. They didn't pick up any ground on Baltimore. Okay. Thankfully, the Phillies, shout out to them, swept the Rays. So the Yankees picked up on the Rays. But pitiful, man. Yeah, Jonathan, it's definitely a nightmare on 161. Yeah. They start. I hear you, JT. I hear you. Yes, they did, Texas. Yes, they did. It was a pathetic effort today. It really was pathetic effort. Yeah, Rodon starts tomorrow. I'm fantastic. I'm excited about that. It depends on the types of trades the Yankees make, and I would be making depth and multiple player trades. The White Sox, I mean, make a trade with the White Sox, please, because you can get multiple player trade done. Please do. Please do. 4 pitching appearances by position players. Yeah, but that was what IKF is. That was IKF's 4th game. 4th game. I wouldn't even move Sevy to the bullpen because he gets his ass kicked even early in games. So I would trade him. Trade him. And this is another problem, Texas. You make a great point. We make a lot of these average pitchers hit like Cy Young, and we need to acquire some guys that are good contact hitters who can hit off-speed pitches and not make players look like not make pitchers look like Cy Young Award winners. So that's a great point. Sevy will get something, Rob. You'd be surprised. What's good, NFE? NFE's in the house. What's good? Yeah, man, whoever's pissed, please hit that like button because we're all pissed tonight. Just to show that we're here. We're here together, pissed off at what we just saw and embarrassed. Yankees did need 3 or 4. They could have gotten that. Honestly, so crazy. Jordan never had to go through this. He had a much deeper roster too, Girardi. He inherited a huge roster. Oh. 70. I would trade him, Tyler. I'm not DFAing Sevy. I'm getting something. Even if it's a mid-level prospect, I'm getting something and some of that payroll relief. Payroll relief too. Give them some space so they can make a move at the deadline. The Dodgers pay for Wink, yeah. You're not wrong about that, man. You're not wrong about that. No. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. Yes, it was disgrace, man. Al, 100%, man. That's why I'm in trade Sevy, man. I said it since the beginning of the year. People thought I was nuts. You don't trade me. He's not an ace. He's never been an ace. Never. In one good year, he's got a good arm. Doesn't make him an ace. And he's mentally checked out here. He needs a change of scenery. What's good, Ty Boogie? No, I mean, he tried to get something started, Ty Boogie, and I get it. You know, it didn't work, but he thought he could make it. And it was close, but I wasn't sure whether the first base coach, I didn't see whether the first base coach told him to stop or that I did not see. No. Yeah, Vasquez looked pretty decent yesterday. Trade Pereira. That depends on what you can get for him, Jonathan. Depends on what you can get for him. You're not going to keep him and Dominguez. You're going to trade one of them. So, you want to get a good starting pitcher, one of them's got to go. Stephen, yeah, exactly, Tez Pedro. These guys. Cashman should be on the phone right freaking now with people. So we got to do some shit here. We got to shuffle this roster up, man. No. Lets his pitcher get out. The problem is the bullpen's worn out, so Sevy had to stay in there for a couple innings and take a beating. So unfortunately, the bullpen's worn out for a number of reasons, injuries, and we have other starters who are injured and not giving us length. So it's a combination of the two. He needs some better personnel here. So if they're gonna keep him, they got to give him better personnel. Oh. Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Runner. Yeah, we need all those, Tyler. 100%. 100%. Left fielder, third baseman, starter, reliever. No doubt about it. They can do it, but depends on will they do it, right? So, I don't know how many times I've said trade Abreu, DFA Abreu, move on from him. So, then I wouldn't DFA Sevy. You got to trade Sevy, get some salary relief back for him. Somebody will take Sevy on his arm. DFAing him doesn't make any sense. 0 chance Boone gets fired tonight, Mikey. 0 chance. That doesn't solve all the problems. Wink, Abreu's not that. He's very streaky and hot again, but it's time for him to move on from Abreu, too. Thank you, Texas Buckeye. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, sir. The king of Texas right there. Oh, yeah. It'd be nice to have an ownership that showed like an interest in this team winning, and being vocal and accessible like Steve Cohen is for the Mets. Or they're 8 over 500. I'm not 9. And that's still, they look like they're 20 games under 500 team. Right, Steels? Give all the fans refunds. Yeah, that's a good idea, Joe. Yeah, we need Stanton to heat up. We need Rizzo to heat up. At least we need those two guys to heat up. So Move DJ. Hard to do, but maybe possible. Maybe possible. Yeah, I hear you, Tennis Major. Apologize if it. Yeah, I don't like when they play that Liza Minnelli, New York, New York. Anyway, that's brutal, brutal. Matt, I hear what you're saying. I would just trade Severino. I don't even want him here. Michael, please. It's all good if you have nothing to say. I, what what good is there to say? I mean, IKF was and Billy McKinney were the bright spots of the game. Good for them. So yeah, yeah. I mean, Fam's not my pick either. Yeah, Severino's brutal right now, just like Alec Manoah was, and and Manoah's coming up, coming back up, I think tomorrow to pitch back in a major league game, all the way from low A. Yeah, somebody will take on his arm, Sunil. Some team will take Sebi's arm and be like, "I hitting coach, we can fix this guy. He's got a big arm, and he's shown that he can be dominant. But somebody will take him." Yeah, I mean, I hear you, Steels, Stanton, Scranton. I mean, they have some better pieces there, man. They don't know why the hell they're not up here. So, Tyler, I wouldn't worry about that right now. It's only July out of the playoffs. It's too early for that. Uh, yeah, I mean, this is an ass kicking extraordinaire, 14-1, pitiful, pitiful. Trainers need to be held accountable. Players need to be held accountable. Yeah. Do I think they can get Soto? Probably, but you know it's going to take more than Soto too. They're going to have to be they're going to have to be willing to give up some serious capital for him. Seriously. Yeah, this team can go on a run again in the second half, but they have to make moves in order to help them do that, as well as getting healthy. Players only meeting, that will be nice after tonight, Texas. It's a good. I like that. And I'm with you too, Jonathan. Yeah, probably 4 or 5 trades to make this team better. They need multiple trades. Well, exactly, NFE. You can't just levy the blame on Boone and Cashman. That's the convenient response for so many people. Doesn't solve the problems. So you got to hold the players accountable too. It's got to be everybody across the board. Talking Yankees. Yeah, cool for them. I saw that. Let's go. Sports time. What's good? Yeah, it's true, TC. Like one of the losses in most series, the Yankees get clobbered, and we got to stop that. Really, 100%, Billy. It's like 100%. We got 109. Can we get over 100 likes again? Let's just hit that like button, just because we're all collectively pissed off at this team right now. Like, let's hit the like and just piss off, be pissed off, and vent our frustrations here. If you like, yeah, Tal, like if you're gonna trade Dominguez and Everson Pereira and Will Warren and some other people, that's the type of package you're looking for right there. Snell, Soto, and Josh Hader. I don't know if that's possible, but that one will cost an absolute haul from the Yankees. But again, sometimes it's what you need to do. Sometimes it's what you need to do. Cody Bellinger's not going to be enough. Like Arise isn't going to happen. Otani's not going to happen. So Soto might very well get moved. He might very well get moved. Oh. Yeah, that's true too, Michael. It's a very streaky Yankee team. They're awesome for a little while, then they suck for a little while. So it's true. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Steels. We got 55 likes. We need 45 to get to 100. Let's smash that like button violently too, and add the middle finger to it. Shoot. Yes, yeah. What do they do with Montez? I mean, they're going to move on from him at the end of the year. He'll probably get a shot in September or something like that to see if they have anything there. But I don't think he comes back. Just like I don't think Sevy comes back either. I wish there was a middle finger button. In all honesty, Rob, the pissed off button. That'd be that's what I would call the pissed off button. No. What do you think? I don't know, Alviso, but it better be. It should be several players. It should be several players. Contact guys that can walk, get on base, steal bases, play good defense. So there are some players that are available, but we have to see. And it's going to go right down to the wire. But if I'm the Yankees, I'm starting to make moves now. I'm not waiting until the damn deadline because teams will come in proactively and take players that should be here, but the Yankees should be going after too. I'll be even more pissed at that point. Oh, it's ridiculous. If Urias walks, I can see the Dodgers picking up Smell. I could see that too, Isai. I could see that 100%. They do have to make aggressive trades, so they do need to make aggressive trades. Yeah, baby. All right, 67 likes. We're getting there. We need 33 likes to get to 100. Urias would be nice. Urias and like an Aaron Nola, something like that, would be awesome. Tyler Talbot. 2 starting pitchers. If I'm the Yankees, I'm getting 2 starting pitchers without injury history. And I'm gonna, and then depending on what they get at the deadline, if they get more relievers and whatnot, but they need to get a reliever or two too. They do. And wisdom and some. Yeah. Yeah, for Miss Fursky, yeah. Just what the hell's the point? He looked terrible. Terrible. West Coast, I mean, I'm doing well, but I'm very disgusted and disappointed with this game. So, and I'm not a negative person either, but we it's okay to call them out for playing like shit. 'Cause that's exactly what they did tonight. That's exactly what they and yes, we need to do some significant moves at the deadline. I'm with you right there, West Coast. I'm with you right there. Oh. I think Rodon's going to be like, I'm up for this. I'm up for this, man. Let's go, Garrett. Let's go. Let's double up, man. Let's start bringing these boys back to the glory days. So I'm hoping out. I'm hoping that happens, man. It's him tomorrow, Cole Saturday, and I think maybe Clark Schmidt, I think, on Sunday. And then he got the All-Star break. So, yeah, Severino was booed pretty hard. He was booed pretty hard, Billy. Like that it's Ryan McMahon, right? It's interesting. It was a members only video that I put out today where looking at Ryan McMahon as a third baseman for the Colorado Rockies. And he's got several years of control, and he's one of the top defensive players in all of baseball in terms of defensive runs saved and every metric defensively. He's a contact hitter. He bats lefty and throws righty. So he's a guy I would consider too. And he's half the price of freaking Nolan Arenado. And he wouldn't cost as much. Would I take Hader and Soto for Dominguez Pereira tour? Yes. Obviously, yes, I would. I mean, I think a blockbuster trade for Juan Soto would help people feel a little bit better. It's not going to solve everything, and I think it's okay to acknowledge that too. But I think it'll make some people feel a little bit better, including myself. But again, if they're going to trade for Soto, you got to get going. You got to do more than that. Seriously. Bowers has a bruised rotator cuff. Okay. Well, it's not a torn or anything like that, so that's good. Kinney and Bowers have also run their. Yeah, I mean, I think so too, Mr. Persky. We got enough out of them. But if you can get a Soto, you have to. You have to. Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a shit what I get back for like Sevy. Just trade the guy, please. Get him out of here. Trade the guy. Martian, yeah, I mean, I've said it repeatedly. He's not ready for the major leagues. He's barely surviving Double-A. Dominguez is not. This is one reason why Everson Pereira's up. And I'm sure that at some point Spencer Jones is going to be ahead of Dominguez too. They're more major league ready. Uh, no, you're absolutely right, Steels. I'm trying to stay positive too, but you're right about that. The team it's a disaster right now, and they playing in their 9. I've never called a team that's 8 games over 500 a disaster. But they feel like a last place team. They really do. We got to change that attitude. We got to change. We got to get some freaking energy in here, man. Joe, my consul Yeti, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. I hope that rotator keep rehabbing, man. Keep rehabbing. Adam, well, problem with Ryan Jeffers too. The Yankees have Austin Wells, who is well on his way towards the majors, and I don't think they're gonna. And Ben Worthett hit 2 home runs tonight, by the way. We have guys here, so you wouldn't have to give a lot for a guy like Ryan Jeffers. So, to me, catcher isn't the biggest problem right now, Adam. But Jeffers is pretty decent. You're right about that. Brian Sabian back and have Rodon pitches tomorrow. Morgana. He has his debut tomorrow night. Tomorrow, we are 72 likes. We need 28 to get to 100. 28. Tyler, I think a decent fit, but I worry about that. I worry about O'Neill. I do. Exactly, Billy. Thank you. You could have Buck Showalter here right now. You could have it doesn't really mean that. I mean, look at Buck Showalter's doing with the Mets. It just happens when the team is bad. They're bad, and no amount of magic that a manager comes up with is going to fix that. That's the thing. They need a personnel change too, not only manager and GM. Donaldson and Cash to the Marlins. I mean, if they're willing to take him, shit. Yes, they need exactly, Angel. They need to make some trades, and they need to do it now. Not 4 weeks from now. Steinbrenner, he would have been bum. You sucking at I can yeah, I missed that part of George Steinbrenner. Peraza and Florial and everything. I mean, at least see what they can do, right? Persky, yeah. Florial's a good defender, yes, but he's got to prove that he can hang offensively. So yeah, Rizzo's slumping pretty hard. DJ slumping pretty hard. So I don't know if I think the only team that stands to win waivers no trade clause for would be the Dodgers, in all honesty. And they would have to eat a check of his contract, no doubt. Let us see. Exactly, Brian. Let us play the damn game. We'll show some energy and some fire, man. Shoot. Sevilla Cleveland. For who? Yeah, that's an intriguing possibility. For who? We get some prospects? I'll take that. Francesco says so. Yeah, I mean, Francesco's not wrong, He does think right now. This is not the same Severino that we know. Apparently, Jonathan Taylor, Frankie Montez will probably be back in September, just like Jonathan Loaizaga. Soto will just be Soto by himself, Jonathan. No, Soto and a bunch of other guys would help, but who is the question, right? Who is the damn question? So, yeah, exactly, Udo. This last 2 games are embarrassing. The wife said, I mean, they had a good start, won the first 2 games, had good energy here, and then just completely evaporated. It's your boy. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. $300 million team baffles you. It baffles a lot of us, bro. There's a lot of money spent because I don't feel much on last year. You got that right. You're telling me to be John. I mean, heads and players got to trade. Players got to be traded too. So, Shohei. I don't want Shohei Ohtani. I love him, but I don't want him here. I'm not going to trade half the farm and give him a big contract to a guy who's going to be 30. Yeah, you go to Houston, turn the van on. That would suck. Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dev. If I'm a judge, I'm having the surgery now. I also want to see what move Cashman, and he needs to make him now, not later. Now. Stop waiting. Be proactive. Start making moves, please. Oh, past 100. Thank you, gang. I appreciate you. We are past 100 likes. That thing just flew down. Thank you, gang. Very much. I mean, it's unbelievable, honestly. Man, Trevorino ran pretty hard. Trevino ran pretty hard, but he's just not fast. That's the other problem, Shump. He's not fast. Yeah, Blue Jays, yeah. I know. This is a very underwhelming Yankees team right now. Very, 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 very underwhelming. Angel, yeah, I mean, like Joe Kelly just got put on the IL today too, which sucks. I proposed that team opt out clause. I mean, the union would never go for it, but like you guys said too, if you're on this big contract and you don't perform, the team should have the ability to opt out of your contract. Players should not be the only ones to opt out of contracts to get a bigger one. That's not fair. You got to earn your damn money, and they should either be able to opt out or pay you less. So, and hands down, it's got to be fair. It's got to go both ways. You know what I mean? No, I'm with you there. Chicken Parr, he is terrible right now. He's barely hanging on to Double A. I would not call him up. He would be a lot worse. Unfortunately, Chicken Parm, but it's true. It's true, and I hate saying it, but it's true. Yeah, exactly, man. Yankee Mike will Severino get another start? Probably. I don't think he should, but probably. So you're blocked, Bucks. You can't be blocked. I can see your comments, so you're not blocked, Texas. Um, uh, oh, whose birthday it is? Is it happy birthday? Yeah, if I can see you comment, Texas, then you're not blocked, which is a good thing. But I'm trying to look in the background here to see if Fam for Ian Hamilton. I would not do that, Anthony. Not for even Ian Hamilton. Farting over this team, dude. I think a lot of us are farting over this team, Eric. Gives us the shits the way they're playing. Yeah, Texas Buck. It looks like you're all good, my man. Looks like you're good. Yeah, you're in good shape right now, Texas. I mean, it could be a YouTube glitchy thing again. Yeah, I mean, YouTube might be glitchy, Texas. I would, but as long as I could see you, you are in good shape, my friend. I mean, I will wrap this up in a few minutes anyway. Working with Peter Cock, 2 PRP injections, not a good sign. Yeah, Steven, yeah. If I'm him, I'm getting this operation now. Smoker, I packaged Martian in a trade too. So would I. I did hear Dalvin Cook, yeah. Him and the Jets are gaining momentum. I saw that, I can't from Hamilton from I don't know. Joey, my man, Joey from the shift is here. Joey makes me want to cry too. In all honesty, like, and I really feel that Cashman needs to start making moves now, not wait. No more waiting. No more waiting. Please start making moves. So, even if they're small moves right now, just make incremental moves. They need they need outfield, they need relief pitching, they need starting pitching, and like I said, two shift. Joey, I don't know if you agree, but I would be trying to trade Severino right now. I don't care what I get back for him. I'd rather trade him, let a team assume his money, rather than DFAing him and paying the rest. No, no, it's what do you think about that, Joey? Everybody's good, Udo. Thank you, man. I hope your family's doing well too, my friend. Cash, wait and see how Rodon does before. Yeah, I think so too, Cheese Drake, and that's fair. And that's fair. Yeah, I mean, at this point, shift, I would just take whatever I can get for him. Honestly, I do think a team, somewhere a team or two, will be willing to gamble on him, even for a big arm, which he still has, for a not that high salary. I think they'd be willing to take a risk on him, especially if they feel like, okay, we need one more arm, and he might be a difference maker for us. I do think somebody will take a chance on him, but I don't even think what do you call it? I would not DFA him. Some people are saying that too in the bullpen. I worry about him in the bullpen though. I worry about him in the bull. I really do. You will have a great night, my friend. Mazel tov. Always a pleasure. Um, yeah, I don't think so. So, I'm pretty confident somebody will take him. I'm pretty confident. Steven, be a pleasure to be a guest, man. I'd be happy to. Thank you for inviting me. Really, Steven. Just let me know. Just let me know, my friend. Salvador Perez and Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, I could see Sean. Salvador Perez, I would pass on personally, um, because I think we have Ben Worth, we have Austin Wells, so I would rather use those guys. And Perez is on a huge contract, so I think they could spend that money elsewhere. I think. Jonathan, so like you would trade Severino to the White Sox with Gleyber Torres or Jalen. I mean, that's a viable, you know. If the Red Sox, I mean, if the White Sox are going to give up a starter, maybe they get one in return. So that's a sensible trade. Severino for chicken parm. I had chicken parm for dinner actually. It's really hard to do better than chicken parm for any meal. I mean, it's really hard to be better than that. Just shout out to me in the comments here or my email, Steven. blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com. Oh. Yeah, I mean, watching this game will probably give me like heartburn. It is heartbreaking. Sevy for Ottavino. The problem with that is the Mets need more bullpen help. I don't think they're going to trade away a bullpen guy. No, but it's an interesting one. Kebabs depends on the kebab, and if you honest, I like chicken kebabs. With you know, that or chicken gyro with tzatziki sauce and barbecue sauce and chicken kebabs, and or it's a good post training food. It's the spot in the I don't know if you do it after training. It's the spot. It's relatively easy to digest. I don't need tomatoes. I'm allergic to them, but just the chicken, a little bit of. Oh, you're making me hungry, Anthony. Making me hungry, and I had chicken parm for dinner. Crazy. Imagine if they got Bellinger. If they got Bellinger and Soto, it'd be a nice start. They still need pitching, but it'd be a nice start. If you have make some good kebabs, that's what I'm talking about, Anthony. That's what I'm talking. What do you like on your kebabs? What do you like on your kebabs, brother? I think this is a good. It's a good point too, Joey. I think he's, and I hope he's starting to realize that he's going to have to be more active than he'd like to be. And this is why I would start being active early, be proactive, so that other teams don't beat him to the punch. Because teams, I think, are going to try to do that. Put them, just put these guys out for the rest of the year. So if I'm them, I'm on the phone making phone, trying to get some address this, just address that, and even if you make incremental moves, you make 2 or 3 or 4 of them by the deadline, and the deadline you make another one, like could show that you've been active. We need him to be very active. Tomato, chicken, green peppers. All right. Oh, I love ground beef too. And I think you're making me hungry, bro. You're making me really hungry. Strowman and pinstripes intrigue. I think he was. I don't. I wonder at that, Billy. I mean, I really do. Um, I really do. I knew he was pissed off in the Yankees when they didn't trade for him. But I wonder if he does. I mean, then they might need to look into him. Spaghetti, yummy, 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 Nicholas. Well, that's the chicken point. That's the other point. Yes, he's only as good as what Hal's willing to spend. We don't know right now if Hal's willing to open up the pocketbooks. We just don't know. You know, kebabs with sweet and hot glaze. Texas, you're making me hungry too. God, you realize if we ever go to a Yankee game together, we're gonna eat like crazy. Anybody? I'm going to the game the 22nd against the Royals. I'm going September, I think the 8th. It's Old Timers Day against the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm going to those two games. I've got tickets already for them. So if any of you are going to either one of those games, let me know. Love to meet you guys. No, no, you cannot wait until exactly, Lepar. You can't wait till the last minute. You just can't do it. The NFA, yes, amen, brother. Deal. Getting kebab. Yeah, and they got some good kebab. And they have really good pizza in Brooklyn too. Some of the best pizza in America. It's in Brooklyn. Can we get Fraley and Diaz from the Reds? I don't know if they're going to move out Alexis Diaz, but I do think the Reds are going to have some kind of regression soon because they don't have enough starting pitching. Their offense is definitely carrying them. But watch out because they might make a trade for a starting pitcher. What if they trade for freaking Severino? Yeah, it's Tyone versus Rodon tomorrow. Oh, shrimp or teriyaki glaze. Guys, you guys, I love your taste in foods. You guys are making me hungry now. You going for coming out to Colorado, NFE. It's awesome, bro. Yankees need two bats. Yeah, I agree, Tom Jonathan. Two bats. You got tickets for God, JT. I'm jealous. Jealous. Review the chicken bucket. Oh, you know what? The chicken bucket is pretty decent. 99 burgers probably. That's an Aaron Judge burger, right, Nicholas? I might get one just to try it. Eating wristband, yeah. You guys are on the unlimited food program. Just keep it coming. I'm gonna be like John Candy from The Great Outdoors. Oh. Pasta, baby. Pasta. Lapar is a pasta fan, huh? Have a great night too, Angel. Pleasure having you on. Well, no doubt, NFE. Yes, sir, we will. Yes, we will. Right now, Jonathan, no, he is not getting the job done. It's really hard to deny that. Chicken parm for lunch. See, chicken parm is like a regular thing for people. It's good. What I think of the Cubs, I think they're a team that could be better. They have some players there. I think there's still a few pieces away, but they're kind of streaky too. They get hot and then they get cold, hot and cold. But they line up as a decent trade fit for the Yankees too. The Cubs and the White Sox too. So, oh baklava, oh God, NFE, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Elk kebabs I've never had. Well, yeah, Isai, it does feel like that. Almost every position feels like it needs to be fixed. Feels like 20. Yeah. I mean, if Rodon gives us 5 or 6 innings tomorrow, I'd be happy. I really would. I love lamb gyro with tzatziki. I love lamb. Yes, I am going to 22nd. The 22nd of July, and I'm going Old Timers Day as well. I'm going to 2 games so far. 99 burger. I mean, I have a feeling I'm going to wind up getting it. Cuban restaurant I had paella. God, the best paella I ever had was in Madrid, Spain. I was there with my wife, and we had the best paella we've ever eaten in Spain. It's unbelievable. And we do have Mr. Plastic about. I mean, you know, it depends. Will missing the playoffs will really trigger them to make moves? We don't know. Because I mean, they might be like, well, we're going to be healthy next year, so we won't miss the playoffs. We just don't know. You know? Donald, have a great night to you too, my man. Big Mac with extra space and extra onions. Oh, man. John, you're killing me, dude. Sevy, I mean, yeah. I think they need to move on from Sevy. And right now, obviously, pitchers that might be available: Marcus Stroman, Lucas Giolito. We just don't know what else is going to be available after that. We'll find out. We'll know like an hour before the trade deadline. Oh, this guy's available. Like we'll get some of that because we get that every year. So, what team do you think would want Glaber? White Sox, I could see for Glaber. Maybe the Marlins. Maybe a couple other teams too. Severino. I mean, it could be the Dodgers. Could be a team like the Astros. You never know. You know. I've never eaten the eyes of the lamb before, T. Drake. I've never tried it. That I've never tried. I'm kind of afraid to eat ice. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you obviously. I mean, hopefully this new guy, this new pitcher that the Yankees got today, left-handed reliever, is here tomorrow, and because we need some length. Because yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect any more than 5 or 6 innings from Rodon. After that, we're gonna need some help from the bullpen. So hopefully Rodon keeps him in the game. Oh, you know that, NFA. We would be 600 pounds if we didn't train. It's nothing better than training after. I mean, eating after training to just replenish the body. Oh, baby. Talbot, you're going to the game on the 22nd. I'll be there, dude. I'll be there. Dude, keep watching NASCAR, dude. It's just, if I can kick Cashman's butt, I would, Jonathan. I would. Oh, Fogo the Chow Brazilian Steakhouse, fantastic. I just keep the light green. Just keep and the garlic steak. Oh God. That Peter Luger Steakhouse in Brooklyn, New York. Brazilian steakhouses. You have to not go to the salad bar. It's kind of pointless to go to the salad bar before a Brazilian steakhouse. So that's the lesson. If anybody hasn't been to a Brazilian steakhouse, avoid the salad bar because you're going to be full by the time you get to the steak. So, oh yeah, pasta, yeah. Easily digestible food. You can eat a whole bunch of it. It's true too. Sevy's fastball, his movement, his off speed. It's just his fire's not there. This is the second or third time he's given up 8 runs in the game this year, so not good. Exactly, Sonia. We'll give him the business, man. Well, this is the thing. Obviously, you would expect him to be making calls right. He should be on a damn phone right now. Brian Cashman. Yes. Yes. First trade has to be Severino. It's hard to disagree, man. No, we train, dude. That's why we train so we can eat. And we eat so we can train. They complement each other well. Yeah, we need Cashman. We need Cashman to get busy right now. And let's check right now. I mean, I don't think anything's happened, but just in the event, let's see. Yeah, let's see here. Austin Wells. Austin Wells. I mean, he looks like he's primed for a call up. Austin Wells. Jose Altuve got put on the IL. 119 likes. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you. Let me see here. Oh, got all these stupid things. Choose all images with motorcycles. Get out of here. All right, Yankees. Has anything happened tonight? Cubs star linked to the Yankees in trade deadline move. We know that. Bellinger's a lot of chatter with Bellinger. Yeah, Jimmy Cordero. We know about Cordero. We know about the cameraman who got hit in the friggin' face yesterday with a wild throw. All right, so no moves yet. But, moves need to happen. And, who's the name of the guy? I forgot his name. They brought a left-handed pitcher in today. They got him off waivers. Okay? His name again is Anthony. Where the hell is it? Anthony Misevich from the Tigers. He averages about a strikeout an inning. He's a 28-year-old left-handed reliever. So they'll have another arm in the bullpen shortly. He got put on the 40-man instantly after Cordero was taken off. So all you got to do is bump him to 26 now and get him here. So you got me. Yeah, we should all, military just take you a 6-mile run. I remember those, Sean. Leave a sign at the door saying, "Help her, Johnny, save us most of it." It's a good idea, Anthony. Calling John Kreese. Oh shit! So he's really into the Karate Kid, man, and Cobra Kai. I did not see that. Cleveland's top prospect pushed the up. Oh God, stupid. George would have probably, he would have. Troy probably would have traded half the team already this season, no doubt about it. These guys are remarkably completely opposite than George's, which is crazy. Yeah. And Bellinger's also a top relief, a defensive outfielder too. So you get that as well from Bellinger. He's got a better bat now, and you get a really good defense there. I'd be happy with Bellinger and then Bader and then eventually Judge. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, man. One trade package. Sevy, Glaber, Pereira, and Greg Weiser in one trade package. To who? To where and for who? To where and for who? We're at 50. All right, I'm going to wrap this up in like 2-3 minutes, but where's the trade package? Or what's the trade package? Coming back, I should say. What's the trade package coming back? Trade Higgy, Trevino, IKF, and DJ. I wouldn't trade IKF, actually. He's giving him value. Honestly, I wouldn't trade IKF. It does. Damn. Sunil's angry, man. He's getting violent here. Oh, man. The worst era. This is the worst I've seen for a Yankee team that's 8 games over 500 and still in the playoff race. It's the worst I've seen with that type of performance. Their play does definitely not reflect their record. That's for damn sure. Well, 10 or 15 miles rucking. Oh, rucksack, baby. I got my rucksack in the other room. McCutcheon, I don't know. Is he? Will he come back to the Yankees? I'm not sure. Because I know he complained about their facial hair policy last time. Texas Buckeye, thank you so much. I appreciate you too, my friend. Always a pleasure having you on. Love having you here. Love having you here. Yeah, it's just that's a good point, yo. There's a lot of weak teams that make us look better than we should be looking. So, yes, Angelo, please. Yeah. With a capital V. Oh my God. Yes, thank you for service, Texas, always. But yeah, I want to thank you all for coming on. We'll wrap this up. I appreciate you all for coming on. And tonight was a shit game. So we got the Cubs for the 3 games, and then we got All-Star break. So I hope the Yankees, and we got Rodon, we got Cole, and I think it's Schmitz or someone else on the mound for Game 3. But I appreciate you all. Tim Anderson, Giolito, and Bummer. I don't know if it's Tim Anderson. He's not really doing himself any justice right now, unfortunately. So I think the Rangers will get another reliever. I do. So we got 123 likes. Yeah, thank you all for that as well. Have a great night. Peace and love to all of you. Appreciate your support. And let's go. Let's take these Cubs out, man. Let's give them hell, and maybe give them a reason to trade Cody Bellinger to us, and maybe even Marcus Stroman. Maybe something will come out. Maybe Stroman will put out a tweet. Yankees would be so much better with me, or something. Throw a little bit of a fig leaf over to us, Marcus. Right? Have a great night, everybody. Again, peace and love. Love you all. You're the best community out there. I'll see y'all tomorrow.